and it's crazy. And fuck it, Perry, pardon my French, but Perry, that's what I will quote Perry on this. He told me one day, he said, Randall, I can fuck my own mom and it wouldn't be sin for me. And I was like, Perry, you not know that's what happened in Corinthians? I think he was just a little drunk. You know what I mean? He was trying to.
Hey, Randall.
What's up, Melvin?
You brought up carnal.
Yeah.
Isn't the carnal mind at enmity with God?
Right.
And it's not subject to the law of God. Isn't the carnal mind not subject to the law of God?
No, it's not. I mean, if that were the case,
okay, I just wanted you to answer that. Thank you.
Well, I mean, if that weren't the case, then Judas wouldn't be saved. The crazy part is, like with Perry, and as much as he likes to boast and talk all that trash and everything, he's going to be one of the ones who has to bow his knee. And like the crazy part is because it's not, my decision or it's God's decision. And it's because Perry's self-righteousness stinks of shit. It's disgusting. It's like, and really what makes it more disgusting is the fact that he tells you that it's free, but then he's just as good as any 2-bit pastor in a pulpit telling you, you got to do A, B, C, and D for God to love you. But he doesn't even do A, B, C, and D. When I lived up in Illinois, and yeah, y'all remember, Melvin, you remember, like I was part of Perry's camp for a long time. But at the same time,
I remember after that conversation we had, you kind of opened your eyes a little bit.
Well, I mean, no offense, Melvin, but it wasn't due to our conversation. I always had my eyes on the Lord. And honestly, whenever I started smelling the leaven
I'm talking
of the
about
Pharisees,
Perry's nonsense.
Right. So when I started smelling the leaven of the Pharisees in Perry's doctrine, that's when I tried to hold him accountable. And then he starts telling people, oh, you don't line up. This guy doesn't line up. I'm like, bro, it's funny because like he washes feet. He does pool parties, baptizes people. He eats wine and drinks, he eats bread and drinks wine. Thinking, but like Jesus said, I am the bread of life. All these things are spiritual, and Perry's doing them literally, thinking that he's like trying to honor God, and God doesn't give a shit. You can wash as many feet as you want to, Perry. You can, dunk as many people as you want to in water, but you're just the same as, any modern day Pharisee.
Randall, one more time. So, yes or no? Do we have to obey the commandments of Christ or not to be saved?
What are the commandments of Christ?
Yes or no? You tell me.
What are the commandments of Christ?
Love God and love your neighbor.
Amen. Yes. Obey those.
Okay. All right. Thank you.